It was the early 1990s. Many names have come and gone, but none rung quite as cool as...
An asteroid.
Magneto!
God damn it. So, hey everybody, James Man here, and I've brought all my friends, all 5 of them, and we're going to be playing one of the most epic of arcade experiences, the way it was meant to be played, with up to 6 people, based on a brand of the X-Men that only lasted 1 pilot episode.
Literally.
Yeah.
So, another of Konami's greats. This one was actually pretty bold because, you got your Turtles in Times, you had your Simpsons that lets you play with up to 4 people. Now we have the X-Men, which had select arcade units that could play with up to 6.
6 people? That means all of us can play!
Look at all those lives.
Yep, everyone here gets to play. Whether it be me as Cyclops, Doug as Colossus, Logan as Logan, Mecha as Storm, Hype as Nightcrawler, and Sam as the other one.
Wow!
As Dazzler.
The other one?
Disrespect Dazzler's name. Unreal.
Dazzler.
Jeez. Okay, you know what, fine. If we're gonna go full credits, I may as well go full credits too. If I can't be the best, I can sure as hell be the most
I'll be
loaded!
the worst!
So, real talk, yeah, I had never played this particular version before. Real talk, we never tried this sort of power before, but after much finicking, Magneto is up to his no good tricks.
Magneto is a bad guy.
And a bitchless bastard.
Damn.
Damn.
Where's Charles Xavier at?
Well,
Oh,
hold your horses, Sammy. We're about to see him momentarily, along with the rest of the X-Men.
Oh, go and save the
Oh,
city.
no kidding.
okay.
Go do it.
Alright.
So yes, everybody, you're seeing it here. X-Men in ultra-wide screen.
Yeah.
Did the original arcade actually support that widescreen? Damn.
My guess is that it was probably like 2 arcade units connected together to simulate, this action's too big for one screen.
That's fair. Continue.
I was just saying, like, it's gonna be a bit of a wreck for me because, similar to what Logan mentioned, where he said he never saw, like, this particular cabinet of it, I've never played this game, like, period. So I'm kind of going into this, not even just blind, but also just having, like, no idea what I'm even doing.
That's the same.
Well, if it means anything, you just jump around, you punch stuff, and you have mutant powers which you can pull off by pressing the left button. So honestly, that's really all you need to know.
Yeah, that's all. That's all
otherwise-
you need to.
Like, you played one Konami beat 'em up, you've more or less played them all.
Alright, oh, this one guy's not liking me.
Alright.
How dare you besmirch Samus's name with that getup?
Right? I keep thinking that, actually.
Oh yeah, it kind of does look like a Samus thing. Honestly, I'd vibe with it if she had that kind of hair. I'd vibe.
I'm down with
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But otherwise, you got your Sentinel variety, which is a hell of a lot smaller than an actual Sentinel.
Yeah, an actual Samus.
The not Samus / Doomslayers, and some of the, what I assume is like one of the earliest incarnations of the Brotherhood.
Yep.
Pyro!
Fuck.
Get him
Pyro.
out.
I
Quick,
hate him.
gang on him! Gang on him!
I hate him.
Is it-
Hate that bitch.
X-Men, we only have one job.
Thrash him.
Kill him.
So, yeah,
So-
did anyone here ever see like an actual arcade with the 6-player variant in it?
Nope.
Me neither.
It was very much a gem in the rough.
That is fair. Hype, what about you? Did you ever see this ever?
No, like, the most exposure I have when it comes to this game is I'm aware of the memes, and I've seen some bits of gameplay, but that's the extent of my exposure when it comes to it.
Okay. Mecha, how
Wow,
about
this guy just
Mecha,
won't fucking stay dead.
they definitely upped his health for a 6-player. Mecha, how about you? Have you ever seen this particular version of the X-Men?
One time at Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh boy.
Oh, damn. All right. That was a good Chuck E. Cheese. My Chuck E. Cheese only ever had the Simpsons game. I'm just gonna keep jump kicking this guy.
Might as well. Christ.
I've already having this much trouble with just Pyro. I
There
hate
he
to
goes.
imagine what's going to be like with like the Blob.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
don't make me fight the blob.
But there's another reason why we're gathered here today to play X-Men. There's another.
Oh yeah,
reason.
that's right, Sam. You recently forced Doug to watch the X-Men movies with you.
Yep, I did. He wants to bitch about it.
I don't like them.
Doug, you got the floor is yours. Starting with, I guess, the first X-Men, which many believe put Hugh Jackman on the map as far as action stars go. What did you think?
Good start for him. Bad movie.
That is fair. That seems to be a huge consensus I hear, is that the X-Men movies are like they confuse the fact that Wolverine is supposedly the main character and no one else is just like this is Wolverine's world. We just live in it.
This is a Wolverine world, and we're just here.
Like, put biases on
I
it.
mean, to be fair, this was released around the same time where Wolverine was essentially just the flagship X-Men character.
Yeah.
And did it get any better with the sequels, Doug, or no?
No.
They got worse.
I want to rip my fucking hair out when I continued watching them.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm trying to find some it's like a compliment sandwich sort of thing. Casting wise, what did you think of the Charles and Magneto?
Magneto's fine. Patrick Stewart's Patrick Stewart. He's my favorite actor.
Fair.
I mean, how can you go wrong with that casting choice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, American Dad.
Yeah. True. Any
Also,
other?
I love how in this game, whenever you down an enemy, you can literally just curb stop them like this.
And I just stamp. I mean, then that's true. How about I don't know. Colossus, I don't think was really touched upon until the Deadpool
hello.
movies. Hey, Blob.
You. Get rid of him.
I stand corrected. Something moved the blob. I'm like,
But what about the others? Like Storm.
Nothing moves.
He won't. He can't accept it. But I don't know. What about the others? Like Pyro, Storm, Nightcrawler.
oh, Nightcrawler didn't come until X2.
Yeah, he didn't come in.
Nightcrawler's fine. Same with Storm. The others I did not absolutely care for.
Yeah, he was kind of hoping that Cyclops would just die at the end, and he did.
He did. You got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen here, Unstoppable Force versus Immovable Object.
Which one are we? Yes.
It doesn't matter how strong you are. It matters how strong this stack of quarters I got from my mom is.
Your
That
mom?
sounded cooler
You know-
in my head before I said it.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
However, we had time
Uh-oh.
to locate their base on Island M.
Alright, it should be said, alongside Xavier, you also got Kitty Pryde over there. Hence the original series name, Pride of the X-Men.
Right, and Pride of the X-Men.
Oh.
Kitty Pryde there actually is another one of my favorite X-Men characters, Shadowcat.
Yep.
And I got that right? Like Colossus didn't even really hit live action until the
No,
Deadpool
he was
movies?
there in the background. He just wasn't a focus.
Background
Yeah, like
character.
the only
Okay.
I think the first movie he had any level of air quotes prominence in was I think X2.
Yeah, X2 is where he kind of had some semblance of a prominence, but other than that, not really.
Dang, that sucks. Like Deadpool proved I would like a movie that focuses on Colossus. I love the idea of just
poor wife. You need to stop.
Oh, I mean, Colossus is a really fun character, once you look past the fact that he's technically a pedophile.
that
Well,
happened
I
in the
mean,
comics?
okay, so let me explain that part. Basically,
Okay, go for it.
Kitty Pryde really had a crush on Colossus. Colossus was much older than her, mind you. And
I
Colossus
see.
sometimes tried to deny her advances, but there were other times where he didn't, and they had a relationship for a time. That's
feel
not
like that says a
canon
lot.
really anymore, though, as far as I'm aware.
I say that speaks more about the writer at the time, but I was gonna say up until now, I like the characterization of he's this massive hulking metallic beast, but he's just a big teddy bear deep down he's just
Oh, he still is.
way
He
too,
still is.
Like in the Deadpool movies.
exactly.
Dude's literally metallic Boy Scout.
I was about to
Right,
say,
yeah.
it's kind of funny that Colossus didn't really get much prominence, but then fucking his sister Ileana did in New Mutants, the horror reboot.
Oh yeah, that horror movie with the bear or whatever.
I keep forgetting that movie exists, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
and
Yeah.
magic is in it.
She is. That,
Oh yeah, by the way, Matt Wood gives his well wishes. He wanted to be a part of this project, but life kept getting in the way.
Yeah,
he's
it's a
very
shame
busy.
because,
But hey, on the bright side, it means I get to be his favorite character.
oh, hang on a second.
Uh-oh.
Welcome to die.
Welcome to die.
Welcome to die.
But yeah, it's a shame because like on the one hand, I really would like to have heard like Matt's thoughts on like a lot of what Doug's about to be spewing through the whole chunk of this video, because I think he's like next to Sam and him, like Matt's one of the biggest like X-Men aficionados here, so I would have liked to have heard his input. On the other hand, you know, I would like to play as Nightcrawler, so there is at least that.
So who's this Sabretooth wannabe?
Oh, that's a name. If I'm not mistaken, that is a creature that has a name that is heavily frowned upon by society nowadays.
What is
Uh-oh.
it?
What's it called?
You can say like, you just have to say the word trademark after it, and then I think Marvel.
Wendigo trademark there.
Wendigo.
Oh, Wendigo. Oh, okay.
Wendigo.
But honest, why? Okay, we're gonna be real talk. How can they be mad with the term Wendigo when we're gonna be getting an Until Dawn movie?
Because apparently it's considered a slur.
Well, that too. It is considered a slur, but it's also a cultural thing.
In that case, I wonder what they're gonna do with the Until Dawn movie, because that in that one the monsters were Wendigos.
I'm curious about that too.
Anyway,
So I guess since we're still here, we can talk about why we picked our specific characters. I am Cyclops, but that's purely by process of elimination. I really could have gone with any one of these characters.
Go
That's
and
fair.
rescue Kitty from the
that's a
cave.
cool effect. But that's fair. I went with Logan because it felt for the funny.
For the funny, because your name is Logan. That's simply the reason why.
Correct. Doug, how about you? Why did you like Colossus?
Process of elimination.
That too, really.
Okay. If
Like
you
even
had
with the
to-
choices we had beforehand, it didn't really matter to me.
If you had to pick an X-Men, who would be your favorite X-Men to be?
None of these I'm gonna be honest.
Then,
None of
then
these.
if you could add an X-Men to this game, who would you pick?
Who would you think I would pick? Other than Deadpool.
I mean, of course, Gambit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is fair. That is really fair. Hype. Why do you like Nightcrawler?
Well, I just really like his personality. Like, I like the juxtaposition, the fact that despite his very devilish appearance, he's actually a very religious character. Like, I think that's actually kind of fascinating.
That's
And
fair.
I like his powers are really cool. The fact that, you know, he can teleport and what he uses in conjunction with the teleportation is really cool. And yes, yeah, I just think he's a really fun character.
That's fair. I like that. Sammy, I know that your character, much like Doug, is not here in this game. But what do you like about Dazzler?
I think Dazzler is just kind of. I like her other designs a little bit better, where she kind of looks better than this. But I think that she's a fine character if done right. She's a pop star, first of all, and she has like sparkling like, flash effects of sorts. It is kind of cool. I wish I got into her a little bit more, but like she's not in one media for me to get into her.
Oh, fair. Okay.
But you know, I like her just fine. I also like Storm, and obviously I would have wanted Rogan here, but that's a side point.
Yeah.
Like I said, this game could have probably waited like 2 years or so before it got fully released. Then we would actually have a cast that everyone gives a shit about.
Yeah.
Right. The X-Men
For real.
show it now.
I like how I was just using one of those sentinels as a bouncy bird.
Yay. And then Mecha, do you particularly like Storm, or was it also a process of elimination thing?
Process.
Fair enough. Do you have a favorite of the X-Men?
9.
Oh, fair.
Why can't I not pick this up?
I guess to be totally fair, though, Mecha's only really here because we needed a 6th slot to fill it. Matt, again, was busy.
Yeah.
But we always appreciate and we enjoyed playing with Mecha. It's fun.
I do want to dial back a bit to like Doug's like movie rants, but before I do, just for the sake of getting everyone else involved, to those that have seen it, what are your own thoughts on like the first X-Men movie?
My,
Haven't seen him.
oh, well, there you go.
Not a fan of all the black nylon and jumpsuits.
What
I
would you
really wish they gave
prefer,
their-
yellow spandex?
Wow.
I mean,
Unre-
personally speaking, yes. At the same time, though, I mean, I'm tempted to give the movies a shot myself. I'm honestly waiting on you guys.
I know, we will get to that
That's
eventually.
fair. Like I don't hate them as much as like Sam and Doug do. Like
Well, hold
I definitely
on.
get some of the criticisms, but I kind of feel like I categorize them as just fine. They're fine.
Well, hold on. I think that there are some good aspects in there. They did not age well, but I think there's good aspects.
You must rescue the
That's fair.
professor.
Okay.
And that's it.
Where
Thank
is
you.
the professor?
She's a, you must rescue. Oh, careful, Pits.
Oh,
she must
fire.
rescue the professor. Say please.
But like, no, I said to like Doug, I think that they are okay. There's some casting choices that I like. There's some ideas I like in them. They're just very misguided with the characters.
That's fair.
Which Doug disagrees with me on.
They're just not good.
Well, I guess on that front, we can go ahead and talk about Doug's problems with X2.
Go ahead.
He didn't care about Jean enough.
No, really did not.
Which that's really... I'm not saying that's bad on you. I'm saying that's a real problem because the trilogy really hopes you care about Jean, especially for X-Men 3.
No. They did a horrible job on that. I've never seen this fucking happen before. It's so fucking bad. I'm honestly glad I missed out on these movies when I was younger.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi, Emma
Oh,
Frost.
Emma Frost, back when she was
Get
more
her
of
the
a villain.
fuck out of here.
Get out of here. But I'll continue, Doug. Continue.
I just didn't care. I never felt empathy for some of these characters.
Well, I mean, but you learned a lot about Wolverine in that. Well, even though they really shouldn't have. But, you know, whatever.
They should have just made them Wolverine movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
So speaking of, are you showing him any of the Wolverine movies?
yeah,
like
we watched
Origins?
Wolverine Origins, which he has a controversial take on that.
I like the fight choreography,
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's... I
but the rest of it, minus the obvious, because I'm a Deadpool fan, no, it's bad.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
fair. But I really like some of those, like, before the mouth
And
gets
it's
sewn
fucking
shut.
sad.
Before the mouth gets sewn shut. I think some of the Deadpool stuff with Ryan is really fun. And again,
Yeah,
it
he even
gave
was
us-
laughing at that too. He's like, damn it, there's like a Deadpool in there. It's just that last part.
But yeah, I guess just real quick going back a bit, like, were there like any other like detailed thoughts that you had about X2?
No.
No,
Okay.
he just
Honestly, the moment we finished the third movie, my head was fucking hurting me.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so, I guess-
legitimately, that he had a headache.
Like I never had that aneurysm towards movies in my fucking life.
No worries. Like, I will admit that like. It's funny that, like, I think, like, objectively, Last Stand is the weakest
Oh,
of the X-Men
shit.
There's a
trilogy.
real Sentinel. It's
But
the
to be
real
honest,
Sentinel.
like- Oh, what was that, Logan?
It's the real Sentinel in the background.
But yeah, I was about to say, like, I'll concede that Last Stand is definitely the weakest of the trilogy. That being said, I kind of actually like Last Stand, but in a similar vein to how I kind of like Spider-Man 3, in spite of it being, like, the weakest of the trilogy.
Oh, Juggernaut!
Juggernaut, bitch!
I'm sorry, but this man does not need a gun.
Stupid
Why does
one.
that's fair. My favorite Juggernaut design to date is the one in Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
That's a fun one, yeah.
That's the only best we've gotten, honestly.
That is fair.
This has to be the leanest juggernaut I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, keep in count everyone else's proportions. Like, he's still, like, he's certainly taller than everyone.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but then again, you're also speaking to someone whose biggest familiarity with Juggernaut is it whenever he appears in the versus Capcom games.
Right.
And that guy's a bulky motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
Right,
no, he's
which is,
supposed to be. Like, he got powers through a crystal. He's not a mutant technically. He got it through other means, but and he's also like Charles's
Brother.
well,
Stepbrother.
Yeah, stepbrother.
But yeah, and again, if you, assuming you've already seen Deadpool. Oh,
X-Men.
Hello there.
Magneto is over there. Follow me.
I thought the cutscene was just gonna be X-Men. Nice job.
Your
Cut the
mighty
scene.
sus.
You're sus.
Surely he's not leading us into the
What the?
I knew it!
Damn it, Mystique!
Killer!
Okay, that's another
Oh,
good thing
there I
I can
go.
say, like, looking back
Oh.
at the X-Men
You
movies,
are-
is that Mystique is kind of fucking cool in it. I don't care for her design. I don't get why they had to make her naked. But,
Well,
you know.
I'll give it a slight defense in the sense of, like, I think it, like, in terms of, like, full camouflage, I guess it kind of makes sense to explain how, like, she could be able to imitate, like, people's clothing as opposed to just wearing other clothing. Like, I think it's a cool concept, but I can understand how in execution it might not have been, like, the most likable thing.
But I will
Tripped
say,
into
like, the
lava.
Mystique that we had in the original movies was very intimidating and kind of cool, kind of badass.
I will
Oh,
give
absolutely.
it
Okay. How did you feel? How did you feel about how they handled like Rogue?
that.
Oh, I hated it. I absolutely hated it. That's the one thing I'll see at.
Pointless character.
That's the only thing I will see at.
God.
That's
is
a lot of
that-
pyros.
Too much pyro.
I'll say this much: if you want a good teenage rogue that's angsty, go for fucking X-Men Evolution. That's where it's better portrayed, in my opinion.
Okay.
Good
trying
thing
to
I dodged with my kick.
That's
And-
honestly the one X-Men adaptation I'm the most familiar with, but even then, it's been a hot minute since I last seen it.
Let's see. One of you guys are coming to life. Oh, all of you are coming alive. Okay.
They're all coming alive.
How the fuck did I knew that immediately?
Oh, hey, it's the Protectors of Apocalypse. Cool.
Oh, we're in the Temple of... Oh, crap, they're gonna bring Apocalypse. Oh, dear.
Wouldn't it be some shit if they actually did?
Where's Mr. Sinister?
Speaking of that, Doug, have you ever seen, like, any of the later movies, like Logan, Days of Future Past, Apocalypse?
Logan, I've seen mostly, from what I do remember. Future Past, no. When it
Okay.
when it comes to the X-Men stuff, I've skipped most of them, aside
Apart
from
from
just
TV
solo
shows.
Wolverine movies and of course Deadpool.
So, for you, it's mostly the TV shows.
My first X-Men show, other than the original, was only just Wolverine and the X-Men.
Okay.
Which is funny because I still need to finish that one.
Which is funny, because they probably should have called the first movie that instead of X-Men.
No, they should just call them Wolverine in general.
That's fair.
I do not care.
That's fair. I'm unfortunately a little lax in my X-Men show watching, so 94 and 97 I need to catch up on.
97 I need to watch.
It wasn't in 94, it was in 92.
92, 97, oh wow.
Magneto is planning to attack Earth from his asteroid base.
Shoot.
You must
He has an
plan
asteroid
your plan
base?
before it's
Yeah, Asteroid M.
Yeah, Asteroid M.
Go after the giant sentinel.
You think once they know? You think once we learned about Asteroid M, we would have taken that thing down immediately and not just left it up there?
I mean, have you tried taking down an asteroid before?
I mean, in X-Men 97, they take it down. But,
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
Spoilers.
this is not X-Men 97.
I heard something earlier. Mecha, is everything alright with your controller?
oh no.
Take 5.
Cyclops.
Yes, that is my name. Don't wear it out.
All good, all good. So yeah, the asteroid. We're in the asteroid belt now to stop the Magneto. But okay. Trying to think.
You know, real quick, just to interrupt the
back
movie talk
shot.
real quick and to talk about the game itself. Something I'm noticing, like, just immediately. I don't know if it's just me or if other people are noticing it as well, or it's just a product of us having like 6 people at once. I feel like this game gets a little too busy sometimes.
There's a lot.
It does get a bit busy.
If it makes any difference, that's purely a 6-player unit problem. If you're playing this game with like the 4-player setup, it's more or less the enemy loadout is a lot more normal.
I think that's
Okay.
fair. I figure they would like scale up how many you're fighting depending on how many people you have on screen.
Right. Heck, if you're just playing by yourself, it's not even this much.
Hey, blah.
Yeah.
Oh, and Wendigo.
Oh dear
and-
lord,
and
there's...
Wendigo.
And
and
Emma.
Emma.
Wendigo again.
And Emma. And, okay, this feels a little.
Also, the way that I realized the way Emma laughs this game is so hokey. Like, it almost sounds like it's not even a woman portraying her.
Well, I mean, you could argue that's just a byproduct of how Emma was back at that time.
Yeah.
My baby. I can't do that. I keep thinking my spirit ring or whatever it was. That one classic TV bit of the ring melting off her finger. And forever.
Oh boy, there's the other boss from earlier.
Kill them all.
I swear, if it has like the 3 double name stone giants after this.
Maybe. There we go.
Actually, I do have my own opinions on X32 that are kind of, or X32 that kind of are similar to Steve's. I like it more in
yeah,
a
Juggernaut.
it's so bad, it's good kind of way.
Like
to
a
me.
schlock.
Right, that's my thing. Like, X3 I like in the same way that I like Spider-Man 3.
It's not good. It is not good, but god damn it, it has more interesting ideas to me that I'm like, okay, it's closer to an X-Men product a little bit, but not by much.
It's fun.
Plus, I really like Beast in that movie.
Oh, Beast is fucking great.
This is fun. Let's see what else. So yeah, it is on our to-do list to watch those X-Men stuff, and
You can probably watch some of it without me.
that is entirely fair. Until
Unless it's just solo Wolverine stuff.
well, that's the thing. Like, I would like you to at least be there for the ones that you've never seen before, like Days of Future Past. And
Well, I mean, we're going to probably be
Well,
watching the
Santa's
later.
gonna watch it.
that's right. Oh, hey,
You guys
Maggie.
just see what I did to Magneto there?
No, what did you just do with him?
I just launched a laser beam thinking I was going for a Juggernaut, but it missed. But it missed. But
Right as he
Magneto
appeared?
spawned immediately, and it hit him.
That's funny.
He messed up to get down, Mr. President. Moment. Oh well.
Get out of here, bitchless bastard.
Get down, Mr. Juggernaut!
Get down, Mr. Juggernaut.
Damn you, Cyclops. You made me miss my cue.
Cyclops, you made me miss my dinner
Now
with
I
Charles.
can't say my favorite phrase of I am Magneto, master of Magnet.
Actually,
I'm going to kill you, and then kill that other person, and then kill that one.
you know what? That's a thing that you could probably ask Doug, how he felt about the X-Men animated shows that I did show him.
Oh, it's Mystique.
Oh.
Hang on a second, and then we will.
Step on her, Queen.
That was Mystique, not Magneto. Magneto is at another place.
What?
Go, X-Men.
Okay, okay.
Go!
Go, my X-Men.
All right. More. Oh,
There
hang
he
on.
is.
Oh, there he is.
So, no. So as we deal with that, yeah, go ahead, Sammy, about the shows that you showed them.
So I showed him the original X-Men show, which I don't he said it was fine. I think.
I think it was alright.
Yeah.
It's better it has a better story than some of the other stuff.
Yeah. And then 97 he liked, but he didn't like a couple of aspects of it.
That being the obvious.
Yeah, that being the obvious of Magneto and Rogue. He did not like it.
That did
So,
not
we're
need the
literally
attention
just-
at all.
We're literally just piling up on an old man right now.
Yes.
Good.
Well, don't worry, he's a terrorist.
He is a terrorist, that is true.
That is true. Counterpoint.
Good, kill the character I don't really care for.
Probably not.
Can I just say that, like, I understand the sentiment behind it, but I kind of find it a little weird, like, the influx of people that are going on, like, the whole Magneto is right thing, and I just look at that and it's like, I get where you're coming from, but are we gonna forget that he's a murderous terrorist?
Right.
Apparently they want to forget.
It's like, it's for a good cause, you know?
Cause my ass.
I'm just I get that. Counterpart. You're a terrorist.
You're a terrorist.
Oh, so that immediately nullifies everything I do, Charles?
In every single inexcusable way.
X-Men, X-Men. You know, I want to ask that real quick, since it is what the game is based on. How many of us have seen the actual Pride of the X-Men pilot?
Oh god,
I've never.
I need to see it, so.
The most I'm familiar with is its opening theme song.
Oh, I've seen the whole thing. There's some bits of it I like I think Earl Bone's actually very good at Magneto. And then, of course, there's Australian Wolverine.
Yeah, that made no sense, other than, I think the inspiration, like the...
He's down.
Woo.
But there you go.
We got.
And then we blew up his space base.
Okay, I thought we were still on the space.
That would have been funny.
Hey, do you get the feeling we forgot something? Magneto is defeated. X-Men succeed to rescue Professor and return to Earth with a victory. But still, the battle against the threats of the evil has just begun. The struggle of X-Men will be continued in another show.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, those straight. Oh, yeah, those actually panels from the comic. That's neat.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
He's me. This man is. This man is mine.
Yeah.
You.
You hurt my balls, and now I'm gonna punch yours.
I'm fighting dirty.
Yay, I love that.
I am fighting
There's that,
dirty.
Ha! It's me!
The game, yeah, no, I think the game was fine. The game was your typical. It was your typical.
Yeah, I have fun with it, even if it was a bit chaotic.
Oh, yeah. I mean, again, the biggest claim to fame with this whole game is just the fact that you can have up to 6 people and join in the fun.
Right.
Yeah.
And also all the fun-worthy lines, especially from Magneto's like, I am Magneto, you are dead!
Welcome to die.
I kill you, ex-chicken!
But no, I mean, yeah. Young man, you can have. I'm sorry, I can't think of that.
You
song.
can have a choky milkshake.
Yay, X-Men. No, that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, never seen the show. Never seen this pilot, and as the world burns, we all are first place. Wait a minute.
I got first place.
We're all winners! Maybe it's all based on characters.
Oh, it could be
be.
like who's the best at this particular
There we go.
character.
Yeah.
Cute enough.
I'm the best... What was his name, Steve?
Is it
Oh,
is it
Scott.
Steve or Connor? Scott.
Scott, thank you. I'm the best Scott.
I'm a metal man.
I'm just Dazzler.
I like to do the razzle dazzle.
Yeah, no, I thought that was. Yeah, I think that was fine. And again, we are going to eventually like show James those Fox X-Men movies.
God, look
and
at all that hair.
I didn't want to bring it up, but
Wolverine is a hairy man, what'd you expect?
I'm just a hairy man, bub.
does the Australian Logan even say bub once?
He might have. I don't know. You know, should we watch that after we stop recording? Because it's not a long pilot.
Oh god.
I wouldn't be against it.
Yeah.
It's me.
But yeah, I mean, otherwise I'm trying to think. Again, like nothing really much to say about the game itself. Did they ever try a 6-player arcade like this later or after this?
Nope,
No.
this is as far as it went.
Dang.
Honestly, it's so funny considering that the only other time I can think of where there was like a 6-player arcade-styled beat 'em up in this style was with Shredder's Revenge,
Right, because like Shredder's Revenge, it gave you the option to play up to 6 characters.
which is pretty insane when you really think about it.
Yeah.
Just yeah, whether it be this or Shredder's Revenge, I mean, it's you can't say it's not fun to play or dick around with 6 people, even
Yeah.
if there's going to be a lot of chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of chaos. Like, I still feel like between the two, I might prefer Shredder's Revenge still. It just feels like, I feel like it controls a little bit better than this, but I still have my fun.
Peter Rasputin.
All of the Colossus beating up is just basically me with my frustration with the movies.
Sorry about all that. Yeah.
Man, I want to
Oh,
cleanse
well.
myself by watching fucking Deadpool.
Yes, please. It's probably one of the
Well,
best.
you can
X-Men
do it
movies.
after the fact.
And I have it on my thing as well.
So, did anyone else have any closing thoughts, or are we pretty much good to put this thing back in the back in storage?
I'm fine.
Time to put it in storage.
Sorry, X-Chickens, but you will be remembered for many other things, aside from this game, of course. But, yeah, that said, we will see you all next time.
Good day.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Seriously, though, who the hell is Dazzler?